Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to episode 48 of the Wendigos, which originally aired live on Twitch September 12th. No changes to the rules or goals since the last stream and episode, and only change this stream would be trait changes for the Algonquin Wendigo. Let's get started. Here, we could set it up like that. Perfect. So this is going to be for the triple launchers. Just so that I know where they are and they're easily accessible. So clear all, triple, and doom. Copy and paste. And then these benches are going to be for similar weapons. I like it. I don't know what you guys think, but I rather like the elegant layout. That's a crafting room right there. Prosthetics trader. Can you get any side links from traders? Yes, you can, but not prosthetic ones. But we do have a textile trader. So the textile trader might be able to buy up. They tend to have a lot of silver, and they might be able to buy up some of the leathers that we have and other stuff. Oh, the slag shelf is messed up. Oh, the other slag piles are critical. Yeah, let's preferred and preferred. Then also the smelt slag. I'm going to have a very small ingredient radius. Let's do 15, so it never draws from our crafting slag. That way our crafting slag will be safe from being pulled. Chat likes the layout? Awesome. Now the other issue, of course, is I guess the reliefs will help to kick the attractiveness of our dining room up. But I think what I'm going to do is... Oh, hi, Addie. Choo-choo. Bird coming through. Is use a method of dining room method that I've used in the past. So we do have a dark spot here. Let me just take this lamp that we have and reuse it. Soulblader, you'll do that. Do a safety save now that it's done. I do have autosave up as a pretty high priority, so that can catch us from disaster. But I'm sorry about it. I wish there was something better I could do about the crafting. I didn't know that I was going to be Captain Disconnect of Crash Town. Has me bummed as it has you bummed. Oh, Arctic Wolf hunting Moro for food? Really, dude? And he's right next to me? Oh, come on now. Alright, Moro, you should be faster. In fact, you know, ideally I want to tame this wolf. So let me get through this trade here as quick as I can. Trying to make as much money as I'm able. Because, yeah, I now have the ability to neuter animals, so there's no necessarily need to murder meat-eating animals. Like, if I can, I want to tame them. I'm going to sell my leather for the silver. Unfortunately, Moro has an insanity lance, which is not all that useful. Here. How about going through the ringer? If you survive Ox's hammer, you get to be added. Ox versus wolf. My money's on Ox, but we'll see. Oh! Oh! Ox, with the hammer of Thor, learned his lesson from Thanos and aimed for the head. Literally smashing its skull in, caving it in. Wolf no more. Well, we tried. Whatever. At least he's efficient at his job. Alright, Ox. Doesn't even feel bad about that. Let's see. The prosthetics trader has some ribs that might be okay. But honestly, I think the adrenaline ribs are more important than the other ribs. So no, there's nothing here to buy. Here's another vote up top for you to vote on. And who's hypothermic? Oh, damn, dude. Don't work until you're losing toes. That's just stupid. Get warm. You dummy. That's just silliness. I hate when they do that. You know what? I'm going to leave in these Bonecrete security doors. So our rec room / dining room went from unbelievably impressive to just impressive. Now the workshop is the fancy thing. Which is fine. How nice... You know, let's move these pillars over. Or something. Actually, I'm going to uninstall these. We could sell them. Alright, these shelves were absolutely not for just random junk. I haven't decided what they're for yet. But not for random junk, I can tell you that much. They should probably be for, Oopsie. Guess we needed one of those. At least the table's still alive. So we'll keep this one pillar. And we'll sell the rest. Now the other problem is the chem fuel power generators are really hideous. Which is hurting the beauty a little bit. Oh, hey Clen. It's totally not going to be confusing to have a Klein and a Clen. Totally. Maybe I shouldn't name shame you. It's not like you can help that. So the monument is legendary. Yes. Thank you, Moro. I love you, Moro. There's absolutely no place to put it. I think it's time to uninstall the Bonecrete. We're going to keep this legendary monument unless I absolutely need to sell it for, like, money reasons. So let's go ahead and... we are going to do a bone china table. Let's move these out of the way. Party spot. Not to be confused with potty spot, because potty spot makes it sound like our Wendigos have incontinence issues. I'm gonna move. So I can't be accused of the war crime of 8 without the table. We'll we're gonna have a very strangely shaped situation here. I am moving the Luciferium. No, that's a terrible idea. So one of the problems is... So I'll tell you the problem, but I don't know. I don't have the solution yet. Doomsday launchers and turbo launchers can be damaged, and when they're damaged, they can explode. And putting our Luciferium supply right next to massive explosives, is a very bad idea. The problem is, I want to keep these weapons safe, but I need to keep them from exploding too. Which is... I have to figure that out. I still have space behind the kitchen. I do. Yeah, maybe I put it here. That's fine. That's a far less likely area to explode. And probably these explosives need to be moved away to somewhere. I'll put them there. I'll put them near the areas where we leave from. The only problem... Oh, that's not a nice table. The only problem with Lucy in the hospital is sometimes when you're sick, you'll seek out any sort of food source. And I think Luciferium technically still have calories. Ew, Ox, you're sick. I don't know, I said ew, that's just rude. Aw, would be a better reaction. So, putting our giant boom booms over here is not perfect, but it does put it closest to where the enemies might be. Whoa, who sent me more thrombos? Alright, alright, alright. 5 more thrombos? I wasn't looking at chat, that's on me. So, the monument. Nope. Yep, that's the monument. We'll put the monument right in front of the kitchen table because, you know, that's exactly where we want it. This game board of could probably be updated like 1,000-fold. Alright, so all my shooters are out here. I'm gonna go over this way. Hey, Die, you might not want to be here. One down. That's quick. Probably a brain injury. Yep. And now only one wants vengeance. And it's already down. Oh my god, you guys are just vicious. No, because it had a heart blockage. This one's down. Another brain injury. And fully dead. Thanks for the thrombos. They died so quick. Alright, these bone china tables suck. Yay! More food poisoning. Jesus, who's cooking? I don't know. But I don't have really anyone ridiculously unskilled doing it, so... I don't know, man. Bad bout of food poisoning. What can you do? Show you Yoda. Alright. Hey, buddy. No napping for you. The internet wants to see you. And it looks like I missed a hydrate a long time ago. So I just took a sip of tea. Don't know if you can see that. There's probably a 4th poison meal waiting. Yeah, absolutely. That's how that works. Alright, bear with me. I'm going to reroute power away from the sensitive explosives here. And unlike Oxygen Not Included, where you can target the level for power easily, here you cannot. But I am liking the redesign. And then as soon as I feel like it's good enough, to war we go. Got to get me some Royal Psycast tech. Oh, also... who the hell? They named the... Oh, right. Oh... All the wolves that I unnamed, the shuttle's like, hey, go bring Fred and Paul, and it's like, who? What? Yeah. You wolves don't have names. You haven't earned them. Marble. Thanks for the marble. You almost killed Die with that marble, whoever that was. Trustin, you almost squished Die. It was like just so close. But I'll forgive you. You weren't It's not directly your fault. Alright, contents. Let's go load the rest. Alright, Ox is sick, so he's not a... Oh, brownout! Oh, one wolf left. Chelsea, you're quick on your feet. You go get it. Is there banned items? No, there's no banned items. Send. Items that just aren't on the list can't be purchased. But there's no, like, actual bans or anything like that. Man, this is such a waste of sterile tile. I have sterile tile laid down there. Maybe once I get AC, I can unsterilize it. Or whatever the equivalent would be. Alright, a little bit of redesigning. This is an unbelievably... Oh my god. That statue there is, well, it's pretty. It sure is pretty. Alright, let's read the art. Well, the illustration... the illustration bears a hulking green scorched stone. No kidding. It's a meteorite. It's a... Alright, so this monument is made out of meteoric jade, and the statue is of meteoric jade. I am at a loss about how redundantly stupid that is. I love it. I just absolutely love it. Does the monument block the TV? Yes, it does. I'll switch the positions. Sorry, Em. You're gonna have to get up from eating with your food poisoning to work on something silly. In fact, the TV... No, the TV hits all... It will hit all the chairs. No, it only hits the back ones, but whatever. That doesn't really matter. As long as it's getting some of them. Alright, I'm gonna put maybe not. I was hoping to... Hi, walruses. I was hoping to claim more for the Bone Shrine. But it seems to me like the urgency of additional power is a higher priority right now. So I'm going to lay down some additional power because we're having brownouts at a rate that I don't appreciate. Alright, so we have a prosthetics trader from Elm. Generally speaking, they're not all that helpful. Who is our best trade price? Wolf. Because we got some sickness. Tactical cornea implant. Sure. Cruzio, this is going to go in you. In your red eye. Let's hope no failed surgery, or you're going to have a bit of a problem. So we're cutting into your eyeball. And then we have this side link. This one's older. Frank, wishing me luck when I use it. Thanks. Latin deer going up to 5. You learned far skip. Yes! 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 So, if you're not familiar with far skip is, skip the caster along with anyone standing near him to an ally in a distant location. This can be sent, send people far across the planet, but only works if there's a willing ally on the other side to use as a navigation beacon. Save. Yes, that's a good point. Done. So the real benefit of far skip is we can go raid somewhere and then just have Latin Deer teleport everyone back. No transport pods needed. Just use your brain and go whoop, and you're home. You know, like clicking your heels together. But, you know, actually it works. And the Wicked Witch of the West can't stop you. So that is going to massively increase our capacity to absolutely mess up everybody within a massive radius of our base. I need to re-render the world, but we did a whole check. It's like all of this. All of this is now our playground. Oops. 160. It's fine. So now that we've got all this beautiful stuff sort of sorted out, it will be time. I like this. So these shelves here, we never really decided what goes here. I would say maybe just other construction materials that we use. Like, oh, you know what we could put here? For art. Until I have a better idea of what to put here, we'll just put all our bone china here. That'll work. Alright, so first target. Let's figure it out. So, let's go... I'll have you vote. How's that sound? Who should I raid? So our choices are going to be... Here, let me give you something to look at while I type this up. We can raid the Crown. We can raid Jamestown or New Amsterdam. What else? Tribes or pirates. I think I know what you're going to vote on, but I'll leave it to you. I mean, I'm fairly certain where this vote is going to go, but again, it's up to you. So how's my exoskeleton? Here, let me make 2 exoskeleton suits in tandem. Move the chem fuel generators in the room behind the kitchen here, because I have spots for them. Yeah, because hypothetically I could put them like here and here, or something like that. Yeah, I could do that, and it would generate heat in the hallway and move the ugly chem fuel generators out of the kitchen here. This, in fact, this shelf I'm gonna actually literally break down because it's too fancy. It's a masterwork. Let's go ahead and do that. I probably honestly need more chem fuel power generators. That just does mean that our Luciferium needs to move yet again. But we'll put Luciferium here and put Wake Up. I'm going to move my Wake Up from back here up to a prominent position, because I use it a lot more often. Oh, so much vomit. Oh, actually, no. Scratch that. Down this way. I know it seems like nothing to you, but to Penguinati, it makes a little bit of a difference. So, Penguinati will allow you to eat the Luciferium there. And then let's repaint that zone a little bit to allow you to get to your bed. Okay, cool. Check animal zones. So the animal zones stop at, it should stop at this door. Animal safety should stop at there. That's all squared, well and done. There's a few spots that are wrong. Because they're older. Nope, that all looks fine. Nice. Antibiotics probably could be brought up to here as well. And maybe goat juice? Or maybe smoke leaf? Yeah, goat juice. In case we need to inject. And I think at that point it's a pretty good use of space. Latin deer, stop being so cranky. I'm going to have you use word of joy on yourself. Because why not? He's going to have a little bit reduced brain function for a bit. But I'd rather have him have reduced brain function than fuss about and get everyone pissed. You think the poll's decided? Yeah, I think you're right. I figured that that would be the conclusive victim of our raids. It's where I would go. Because it's definitely the most cost benefit. But I figured I'd poll. Alright, so now we have... why is this bone china? What? That's not supposed to be bone china. One was go juice, and the other was antibiotics. Okay. Not bone china. We want to keep the the ambrosia frozen, so purposefully we don't have it in the warmer sort of area here. Alright, last, checking the drug priorities. They all look fine. Alright, I think it's raid time. I think it is raid time. So, you all voted for the crown. My crafting room is done. We're going to hit up Opvapos. The problem is Latin deer. Far skip requires 70% psi focus, so I'm going to wait until Latin deer hits his psi focus threshold. We are going to schedule him to just meditate a whole lot, so that he can build up his psi focus to get us home, because there's really no point in going. Also, Teddy and Masterful's leaving 3 hours. And a posture check. Alright. I'd say it's been a pleasure to host them, but it really hasn't. Ooh. A crown wants to pay us to defeat a Mechanoid cluster. But honestly, the payment they're offering us is just a bunch of LTEX crap, so nope, sorry. Alright, going through the list here. Tolarian, you are going to get the next exoskeleton suit. Yeah, pretty garbage indeed, pretty garbage. I mean, the mech cluster, Well, alright, so here's the thing. Let's, ungarbage it. The mech cluster itself might have some materials. They have 2 unstable power cells. They have a climate adjuster, which it can't get much colder. I don't know. Maybe I'll have you vote on this. And yes, the guest is carrying the Zeus hammer. Let me make him drop it. Where's the shuttle? Wait, what? Oh, there it is. Bye! Well, what did I do this for? What am I doing? I forget. Hospitality for friends for Plasteel and a low shield power pack. Alright. Cool. You're welcome. There's the low shield pack, which is what the broad shield packs used to be called. the latest patch changed the name. And then some plasteel. Okay, we're cranking out additional exoskeleton suits. Tolarin, your surgery went without a hitch. The next suit is probably for Latin Deer. Latin Deer, your psi casting. What is your gain rate here? 86%? That's actually ridiculously good. Because of all the dead people we buried. Viper, thanks for the soothe. Components from Tooth, more components from Cruzio, and the idea of moving the power generators, which have not moved but an inch yet. I think my other art bench needs, yep, to be unsuspended. But we want reliefs first, so let's do that. Relief from Morrow out of Bone China. Herbal meds from Shallow Gene Pool. I was running a little low on them, but we're in the middle of harvesting them. And then we have a very renewable source of tea now that we are growing tons and tons of leaves. And I can turn these into harder drugs if I want to enter the drug-making business. So you all say, no, I should probably not accept. I'll finish that up. So as soon as Latin Deer hits the threshold required, we are going to send him. And how beautiful are these bonecrete? 20? 40? Okay, so these bonecrete pillars are nothing compared to just a sculpture too. So I'm going to set up some of these sculptures. Just remind me, if you are able, that I have sculptures in my tomb. I'm setting them up so that this room becomes a little bit more beautiful, so the Latin Deer's mood goes up even higher. Because he's sad about a loved one. I'm teasing him because his wife was not a Wendigo. But yeah, now it's pretty beautiful in here. I didn't realize gloom lights were so ugly. Jesus. Ooh. They're hideous. I mean, the entire room is pretty beautiful now. This... What is this worth? 5,700? I can't believe how crappy the meditation focus bonus is. Can you imagine having to do only art meditation? How much art you'd need? You'd need, like, so many pieces. I guess the real benefit here is you would just have a ton of, like, low-level pieces rather than one really amazing piece. But I'm surprised, like, a legendary monument only gives 28, whereas, like, these crummy little small statues give 24. How big is my wealth? 500,000. It is climbing. Okay, so here's the new exoskeleton suit. Maybe I shouldn't have joy fuzzed him. Oh, right, these could be hospitals again. As far as research goes, I would say deep drilling and ground penetrating radar might be a good one to do next. Yeah, that's probably next up. I don't think we need hoopstone rings outdoors anymore. Let's try for a better Game of Ur. Or actually, let's go full on. No, we can't do better than Game of Ur. Let's go for a bunch of Game of Urs then. Because we don't... Well, if we really wanted a true rec room, we'd go for billiards and poker. I'm just picturing in my head what, like, Wendigos playing poker would look like. So I'm going to let these old chem-fueled power generators drain of fuel. I'm not going to reload them. Alright, so Latin Deer got the upgrade. Oof. I am in the dumps for power. You know what I should do? I should probably properly conserve it. Let's install some dead power in this room here. Because there's a lot of stuff that just can be turned off that I'm not using. Alright, so the research bench is going to be turned off because I'm not researching anything. Smithy's off. I'm still probably shredding mechanoids unless I'm out of mechs. I might be out of mechs, so off. The prosthetics table, the fab bench will stay on. The scab bench will stay on. No, I'll turn that off. We have, of course, the crematoriums, too, that are making bone china. One of the reliefs just got done. Let's install that as a central. It's only good. Oh, Faustopia, thanks for the bits, because I'm a legend. I appreciate it. I feel like I owe you guys a raid. I haven't had a lot of combat. Every time combat started, the game would crash and, like, save me from a raid. Which is a weird way to not be in a fight. I can use the monument as a wall as well. I do kind of plan on eventually selling the monument, because A, it's in jade, and jade is not a material that our Wendigos care much about. And B, we need the money for tech cores and the like. But yeah, I do realize it's technically a wall. Alright, so there's the other chem fuel power generator. And now the beauty is even higher. And we'll do one more relief. It is jade from the All Black, but we can sell it to other Wendigos and make them worship with us. So John's sending some fleshless. Ooh, and it's a spicy mix. All right, scheduling everybody else to safety. And animals to safety. I'm going to see if I can't turn a bunch of the Scythers against the Lancers and have them slice each other up. Which hotkey do you use to see the pawn's beauty? G is the, or T is the hotkey. Just default hotkey built into RimWorld. Okay, let's put the shield belt to good use. Can't see me. Be careful about how we berserk, unlike last time. Alright, so the Lancer will fire on us. Which is why I'm going to choke up and drop some stuns. There it goes. Alright, who has Broad Shield? Actually, I don't think I need Broad Shield in this instance. Quit trying to hit me. It just makes me madder. She really is just the bullet magnet. She really, really is. And there's never... Of course it... Oh, her brain somehow keeps the psilinx. It's always straight to the brain. She has, like, a luck of negative something. I don't know if you're actually here. But I wouldn't res her right now if you have a res for points, because she's just going to res in front of hell and be immediately killed. So I'm going to trigger this Broad Shield. I'm going to leave one target to draw the shots away, and then shoot around this bad boy. If you're ever wondering how to abuse broad shields, it's to leave a bait target closer so they get fired at. Cruzio, you don't have the range to assist. Your weapon has too short of a range to fight these mechs sufficiently. Because the crank gun is outranged by the mechs here. Alright, let's get through the rest of these mechs. Yeah, what's weirder yet is she was actually wearing a properly good helmet before, you know, it happened. Alright, let's not back up that far. Just extraordinarily bad luck. A true child of undeath. Alright, Glitch, you can Berserk Pulse again, so let's go do that. Tolarian's getting clipped. Oh, he still has anesthesia too, which is not a really good condition to be in to fight. Alright, Glitch will get the pikemen that are just being annoying. And I'll get the rest, and then we'll bring the Sylvanti to safety. Broad Shield blocks bullets is really what it does. It just is a, yeah, that's pretty much all it does. Is it's just a shield to block bullets, like a shield belt, but for an area of effect. Come on, Glitch. Come on, you're not on fire. Keep moving. Alright, and then go inside. So I dropped a Berserk on them, and we'll clear this mech up quick. Alright, there's what, 3 more? No, 4 more? It's not too bad. Alright, so we've got... No one's even near Sylvanti now, that's good. Where's my serums normally? I need to give her, like, stone skin face. Normally they'd be here. I might not have any. Oh, no, I do. I do have 1. I'll have to just dig it up and find it. Alright, Mr. Glitch. Where is it? I bet you guys have seen it. Well, here's what I'll do. How did this break? Who the hell broke... Oh, you know what? I have mechs that got into the base. Oh, okay. I see. One second. Items... Resmix here. There he is. Alright, so the ones that breached containment, let's just bash. Good old-fashioned brawl them to death. It's in the hallway? Alright. Got it. Take out some Sister Death anger out on these Mechanoids. I'll even bash the Scyther. Alright, get the rest. Latin deer, you've been meditating the whole time? Good. Alright, last one. Numbers, enemies, clear. And poor Lino dropped a revive. And somehow, despite her head exploding, she still has her silinks. This is a change I particularly like. Because it used to be that if your head exploded, you did not get your silinks. So, Wolf, how about you go help your wife out? Because you seem to be walking away. Oh, because you were restricted. Yeah, that's my fault. Phoenix, grab the gun. Wolf, excuse me. I'm pretty sure I told you to rescue. Oh, you're going the long way. That cool. Yep, just leave her there. Yep. That makes sense. Well, Saventi, you're setting a record. Previously held by Cheese Radar Deluxe, you now, I believe, are the child of the most death. It's not something necessarily to be proud of. It's something for me to personally be ashamed of, but yeah, that's is what it is. Well, I'm glad that the animals that I have decided to go wandering rather than to go berserk. Because had they gone berserk, it would have been a little bit more difficult for them to be reined in. But hey, at least we have a bunch of mechs now to grind up. I guess that's good. I say, unconvinced. I'm going to bring Mechanoid corpses in here. And let's go ahead and allow our animals. I'm going to allow the animals to walk. Oh, that takes them really close to Luciferium. Let's allow them in here to take anything that's in temp. Actually, let's add the whole temp zone. And then add these two. It will create a little bit extra animal filth, but I think it's fine. The net benefit outweighs the cleaning, in my opinion. And then turn my bench back on for mechs. That's a good point. Pinkalink. Got those mechs shredded. I think I laid these out in such a... Yep. Okay, let's break these down. I apologize. I laid these out in such a way that I could benefit from additional wind. I'd like to diversify my my power generation just a little bit more so that it's not mostly solar or mostly wind, but like 50-50. So if I select these, I can see that right here is a valid spot. Oh, but you know what? I wouldn't be able to... Yeah, I wouldn't be able to do it symmetrically on the other side. Never mind. Rebuild it for a waste of 25% resources. My bad. She's died so many times she has white hair now. Damn it. I've let her down. Alright, so come tomorrow morning, I'm going to send a raid party out to one of the Crown. Oh, good. Yep. Beat each other up for some extra wounds right before I go raiding. Do you feel good about punching someone with Alzheimer's? That's, She likes to face tanks, so it's not necessarily my fault. Well, thanks. You know what I could do in temp crafting? I'm just going to add mech corpses. That's a cleaner solution than messing with these shelves. It's uglier solution because, of course, something on a shelf negates its ugliness. This is off. I don't think a lot of people know this, but anything on a shelf won't be ugly. So as you can see, this slag here doesn't have an ugliness value, whereas, of course, slag normally is ugly. A shelf helps to remove if it's ugly. So if I put the Mechanoid corpses on the shelves, it would negate its negative 54. But because we shred mechs so quickly, it doesn't really matter if it's stored on the floor. It gets shredded before it really has much of an effect. But that would be the benefit of shelves. So we have the Resmech Serum here in the hallway, where it should be. I just ignored the fact that it was there. Yep. Go me. So, raid target. Wolf is going to hang back with Sylvanti. So, Moro, Phoenix, Turtle, Reds, Pinklink, Ox, and Chelsea. And I say that, but there's no way I'm going to remember. So, Ox, Chelsea, Moro, Pinklink, Cruzio, and some meals in one. And then Turtle Sandwich, Reds, Tolarian, and some more sandwiches. And some meds. Where are my meds? Cool. Deer's not gonna go initially. Actually, let me cancel this load. He's gonna come toward... Well, actually, what combat? He might be useful for combat, so I'll send him. The idea was to send him after the fight's over, but I can send him beforehand. I have the carry weight. Okay, so some additional meals in case I get crunchy. Some meds. And a Luciferium or two, just in case of psychosis. Alright, cool. Yeah, I was originally going to send Latin Deer after the fight was over, because he's not exactly all that combat-oriented. But then I kind of worried about running out of transport pods. Oh, Clen sends some raiders to me now. Let me just kill off this raid real quick so we can actually go on the real raid. I know. Blah, 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 blah. Can't load, blah, blah, blah. Don't care. So this is a attacking immediately raid. Don't shoot at Moro. They are so dead. Oh, you're dead. And they're already fleeing. Poor Lino, this is what you get for resurrecting one of my own. Sorry that just so happens the one with your name is being murdered for sport. And same with you, Drakel. Oh, you're a cannibal, though. Huh. An abrasive cannibal, but a cannibal nonetheless. So, you know, chomp chomp. Turtle Sandwich, you want the honors? Alright, M, you're still healing up from the social fight. Ox, who are you running from? They're all dead or unconscious. That's very confusing. Alright, so let's get loaded up. Yeah, Turtle Sandwich, you were indeed bloodlust. Working on your shooting. I like how Robs and Addy are still, like, wandering. I feel so bad. That's my fault. Alright, launch when ready. So, first party is this one. Launch at Edge. And then the next party is going to join them once they confirm a landing. Confirm the landing. Attack begun. Crown hates it. Oh, that just makes me happy. So this is Luciferium, Red's Turtle Sandwich, and Latin Deer. Nice. And then I have one transport pod left over for emergencies or whatever. Backup, etc., whatever we need. So I didn't even let them fully heal, but it's just super superficial wounds there. Nothing all that concerning. So did they have a mortar? Oh, you guys have a shuttle. I don't see mortars, so it looks like I can take my time a little bit more than normal. Alright, Latin Deer, you can pick up the rest, because I don't think you're going to be in direct contact with anyone. And as far as cover goes, what kind of weapons do you have? 2 charged lances was a little dangerous. Oh, the Lucy is still here. Whoopsie. Just confirming I did pick up. Yeah, I did pick up. Not take. Alright, Ox and Chelsea, go into the ruins. Everyone else to the cover. And we have smoke pop when we need it. Alright, you guys should be shooting at Heracus. Discount Hercules. Alright, let's hit smoke pop. Latin Deer, you picked that up, so let's head on over. Surprise! Brawlers! Oh, Chelsea got hit a little bit. What are you doing, dude? Oh, yes. Send your really well-geared guy straight at me, please. Same with you, Strong. Alright, so I made 2 of them insane. Latin Deer, you're coming in. Good. Cruzio, I don't actually... Well, actually, you're doing a really good job. So let's... Reds, you join. Ooh, they have more, They got some additional Luciferium for me. One of these guys was a Lucy addict. Huh. Oh, they're running! But the fight's not over till everyone bleeds. Let's choke up with our shooters. Latin Deer, bring up the rear. Oop, splat. There goes another one. Splat, there goes another one. Alright, so at this point, the base is mine, but there are some turrets that still fight for the enemy somehow. Ox, you go after... Actually, where's the radius? Here. Ox, you go for this one. And the shooters will take the other one. And Cruzio and Chelsea start exploring the buildings for loot. Well, that was quick. Turrets are gone. So the whole base is mine. Swanky. Alright, what do we got here? Eltex helmet. A persona. So jealous. Okay, so Yeah, the persona on this weapon is not great. Jealousy makes it so that the individual that's bonded to the weapon gets angry when not using the weapon, and makes them eat more. There's an L-Tech skull cap, which is kind of like the L-Tech's helmet. Sensitivity offset 33% for virtually no armor, whereas at least the helmet gives you a little bit of armor, but only 12%. So this would be something like Latin Deer would wear. It's like a dedicated item in that regard. In terms of DPS, yeah, the glaives are better. The glaives are leagues better than this little Persona plasteel sword. The plasma swords are really, really good against light flesh, but they're pretty terrible at everything else. So they have no armor pen. They're just not armor penning weapons. So let's collect everything we can. I might also have to send a bear here. But here's a vote for you all to vote on for what happens next. Let's poke into these buildings. I like their green carpet. Green is not a color you see much here on the sea ice. There's the throne room. A wooden meditation. Boo! Wood. They have a fine indigo carpet here, though. Yoink. You've been watching episode 48 of the Wendigos, which originally aired live on Twitch September 12th. If you'd like to join a live stream of mine, just go to Rhadamant.com for my stream schedule. If you have any feedback for me, do drop me a line in the comments below, keeping in mind that there are 2 hours left of this series yet to air. If you have any questions about the series, Discord might be the place for you. Rhadamant.com also has the link to Discord, as well as the soundtrack, mod list, and a lot of other information on the Wendigos. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all next episode. Adios.